Let me tell you a story how my friend made me a laughing stock of our university group. Basically, there is two kind of election in the university. The first one is when the teacher literally read the material that we need to know, and we also can skip this kind of lectures. The second one is exercising, where you work with teachers, maybe in pairs. You just basically like a school. You answering questions, going to the table, writing down some equations, etc. Now, what happened is that one day we had a test. The test is assigned on the second kind of lecture, which is exercising, like I told you earlier. And we planned it 1 week ago. Everybody was angry because they wanted to go earlier to their houses. They wanted to leave earlier and skip lecture. Basically, students want to write a test on the first part and then just skip the second part and be free. Now, I understand their position, but months ago, I made an appointment in a government place to pick up some documents, whatever. I just couldn't be present on this. And imagine you are in that situation that you can't be on this first part, which is not necessary, and there would also not be tests on that part. But the students, the freaking students, my friends, they want to move the test on the first part. And I'm telling them that I can't. And they doesn't care, bro. 35 students, absolutely, they wouldn't. But I asked the teacher, and the professor said that it's okay, we will do it like normally on the exercise part. So, 12 p.m., like always. Now, the day of a test came up. And imagine me going to this governmental place and getting a message from my friend. Where are you? The test is starting. Imagine you being on my side. First of all, I'm stressing out because I need to speak to these governmental people, give them my documents, do my things, and then my friend is messaging me in the same moment where I'm kind of like speaking with other people, and he's asking where I am at. They started a test without me. The teacher just said okay to 35 students that were protesting that they don't need this test. Now, I believe that you still understand what is going on there. Not the best story to tell, just many things to explain. But what happened is that they betrayed me. And it's not that, like, it hurt me or whatever. It's more like they didn't care about me. Now, I told to my friend that I'm in this governmental place and I can't be on the election right now, on this test, basically. And he said there is test going on. And the teacher is angry. And he's asking about you, bro. Where are you? Do you imagine how I felt in that moment? I told him that I would came on the second part of our election, which is an exercise part, which is absolutely necessary part that you can just not be on this election. Because if you want, you would get an absence and you would need to prove that you were not absent. And he said the teacher is waiting for you one-on-one to you to write a test, bro. With him. 1v1. What a nice meeting, bro. He said that he's angry, screaming at us that you didn't came, that you think that his subject is BS. Crazy! Now, where is the hate and the main part of it? The hate is basically in my other friends. Well, at least they were writing this test. Some of them ended it. They could take a picture, and they probably did. And I asked them in the group chat with all of the students from our major, send me this test so that I will prepare while it's being in this governmental place. So with that, I will be like, in knowledge what to do. Easy, like, why to complicate my life if I can just skip ahead? And what they did, and my friend did, they sent a freaking photo of themselves. Photo of selfie of themselves, bro. I'm not lying. I asked them to send a picture, and they sent their freaking selfies. And it's not only one person, it is like 3 or 4 persons in a row. They ended earlier. They didn't took a picture, and they sent freaking destruction to me. Even my friend. You could tell me, it is just a joke, bro. Why are you so about it? Because I made them angry. Because I made them to hate me, in the sense. Basically, I was telling them if I were in their position that I could skip a lection and go home earlier, so that why shouldn't I? And there are 35 of them, and I'm alone. So I understand them. I made them hate me. Even though nothing happened, even though they did what they wanted to. This was a story that I re-recorded because the first part was in emotions and I couldn't focus and speak what I wanted to. Now to the next part that teaches you what was about the story. Thank you. Now this is a bad story for me from my side. What could I do? If I would be angry, I could send, I don't know, some BS. I could write, bro, why are you doing this? Can you just don't waste my time or something like that? Can you be like more, be angry and write down my emotions there? And it wouldn't help. They would only get the thing that they want to get, my angriness. This is why they were sending this photo. This is their intention to make me struggle. And I behaved like so that I didn't. Actually, I did because later the week I asked another question that wasn't related to this test, that wasn't related to the selfies they sent. I asked the question, what would be on the next test in this subject? The guy sent literally the picture of his notebook where he wrote, this would be at the next test. And just a blank picture, bro. They still did it, but it was only one guy now. Nobody supported him. Now, this guy is probably my enemy. He did everything to kind of like destroy me. And I'm still not gonna reply to it. I'm still gonna ignore it. It will end in that time, but do you understand that this guy went to a freaking notebook, took a pen and write the freaking this would be on this test. And then he made a photo. He picked up his phone, made a photo, and then sent it. How many time he spent to simply did this trick? How many time he wasted it on it? And this gave me like literally the most powerful motivation. They wasted the time just to roast me, and I didn't reply. The same with comments on YouTube. The same with every single hate that you achieve. And this is how this video is probably called, because it was just my emotions, not scripted, just to help me, younger Tom. What would younger Tom do is basically he would fight, bro. He would write something. I remember I was in the high school and I changed my school. And I was there like one international guy, because I changed a country also. And what happened is that I sent some meme in the group because the teacher had like, I can explain it because it's national meme. But the thing is, it wasn't that funny, but it was just like normal meme. And they started to spamming, bro, it's not funny, why you don't understand us, it's not your humor. And I was trying to defeat them, I was trying to reply, and we had like our conversation. In the end, this guy was angry on me, and I was angry on him. Nothing in the result. In the result, I was just the funny guy and that everybody could roast. Now the same mistake could not happen at me at the same time. Now I want to take this guy that sent me this photo and I want to kick his ass, bro. Like literally, this was my first thought, especially when I didn't pass the test. When I get the result that I didn't pass it. Like that's I could tell you excuse why, but I won't. I would let me be sorry because of like me. I would be sorry for the God and for me, and that's it. I'm not gonna like explain you. And it's also a good tip. If you did something bad, if you did a mistake, just be sorry for yourself and for God. None of them should be like, you should tell that you were really sad because you did something, because you did a mistake. Do not give others things to roast you, even your mother. Next time you forget to buy a bread, say you just forget. Don't say, oh, I forget because I was thinking about something else. And literally, yes, she would say, oh, but you could remember it. I texted you, bro. Why you didn't do it? And she would try you to be, like, don't be guilty. That's the thing. She would try to make you guilty. You being guilty doesn't give you anything. It doesn't teach you anything. The same thing with me. I was feeling guilty and I was angry, bro. I wanted to kick his ass, and it was like 15 minutes ago. Now I started recording this video simply to, first of all, calm myself down. And the second thing is just every mistake is a lesson. It's not a mistake. It's not a fault. It's a lesson that I study from. So my name is Stoll. I'm a young entrepreneur. I'm the guy that socializes himself every single week, goes to an adventure. Yesterday I was at another city, traveling, having fun, eating a kebabs, bro. And yeah, studying in university, computer science. So I'm welcoming you to my channel. And this guy is my enemy right now. Now I remember the thing from probably 48th Laws of Power book, where he said that your best friend could be your best enemy. Not best, like your angriest enemy. You could easily convert it. And literally, this guy that sent this photo is my friend. Like, was my friend. Do you see how it's connected? Your friends could easily become your enemies, and your enemies could easily become your friends. It's a simple trick, because they spend time thinking about you, they spend time doing the thing to roast you, and they spend time watching your reaction to do so. This is why hate of internet absolutely doesn't bother me. This is why the guy like David Goggins with his book Can't Hurt Me, he wrote that the things that haters type in comment, he saves, do a screenshot of it, he deletes it so that nobody can see it, but he saves it, he do the screenshot, and then he reads it out loud, record it, and then listen to it every single day, just to get some motivation, because it's really gives you a understanding. If you think from the side of the thing that they wasted their time to write down, to go to the comments, to watch your video, to give you an attention and hate you, they wasted their time. And this what feeds you up, bro. This what makes you more motivated to do the thing, because they did it, bro. And you didn't respond, bro. You didn't freaking respond. So if you were my hater, if you would write down some things about me that I'm like, oh, first of all, I wrote this down in my book, like in my notes, that I have a problem with, for example, I don't remember really. I don't have problems, yeah, along with me. I do. But if I would open this note, yeah, I wrote some of them, and probably the one of them is that my English is not perfect. So if somebody could write, your English is BS, bro, you have an accent, etc., I don't care, bro. I know it, first of all. And the second thing, I know that this guy wasted his time typing it. This just feed me up, bro. So the same thing with you. I really recommend you from this long story to understand that the people are just bulls, and if they want entertainment, if they see something funny, they will do the same thing to roast you. The people also, your enemies, they would be your enemies, the guys that hate you, and they could easily become your friends. And the last thing is that don't just spend your time on it. Don't waste your time to reply to the hate comments. Don't waste your time to reply to the hate comments in your DMs. And don't waste your time to be with your enemy and try to argue with him. On that note, I'm grateful that you watched till the end. Thank you for watching. Don't be nice. We will see you in the next one. Bang.